The Duggar family has drawn a lot of attention since the premiere of their reality show, 19 Kids and Counting. The family's enormous size, religious convictions, and constant media attention have enthralled people for years. In addition to being the oldest of the Duggar family's daughters, Jana Duggar is renowned for being more reserved and quiet than her younger siblings. She has always taken on a unique position as the oldest daughter, helping out around the house and taking care of her younger brothers, who number 18. Jana's relative anonymity in the media environment in recent years has been pointed out by fans. However, Jana Duggar has recently stepped up and shared some information about her family life in an uncommon and eagerly awaited development. The update has her horde of loyal fans wondering what she's been doing after years of staying largely hidden. Let's examine Jana's disclosures in more detail and determine the implications of her update for the Duggars and her fanbase. A different background for the Duggar family relationship. In case you were unaware, Jana is the only daughter of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. Growing up in a homeschooling family with strong religious beliefs, Jana played a significant role in assisting her parents in raising her younger siblings. Because she is so devoted to her family and puts their needs ahead of her own, her followers hold her in great regard. As the oldest of 19 children in her family, Jana has always placed a strong focus on looking after her younger siblings. Among her appearances on her family's reality TV shows are 19 Kids and Counting On, the spin-off of Counting. She became well known because of her compassionate nature and her active involvement in her siblings' lives. Since Jana did not marry and have children at a young age like her siblings did, people were interested in her personal life. Given the Duggar family's strong emphasis on marriage and having children, fans have long wondered why Jana has taken a different path than her siblings. Out of the public eye. Jana's absence reasons. In recent years, Jana Duggar has deliberately chosen to keep her distance from the spotlight. Jana made fewer public appearances after Counting On was cancelled in 2021, and she became much less active on social media. Because of this, a lot of people started to question whether she was actually living the life that her fans had assumed she would be leading, one that would involve marriage, a family, and possibly kids, and what parts of her life took place out of the spotlight. Several admirers even questioned whether Jana's experience in the spotlight had affected her and if she had chosen to choose her happiness over the expectations that were placed on her. Because Jana chose to stay out of the spotlight despite her reputation as an introverted and reticent person, people started to speculate about her future and the choices she made in her personal life. But after a protracted period of quiet, Jana has given her fans a rare glimpse into her life and what she has been up to in recent months. This update is crucial because it sheds light on the direction Jana is choosing to take as she starts a new chapter in her life. This is on top of the constant scrutiny that comes with being a Duggar. The seldom seen update. Spending time with family in a way never seen before. In her most recent post, Jana Duggar talked about how much time she spends with her family and how her relationships with her siblings have changed. It seems like Jana has maintained a close bond with her siblings, even though the Duggar family members are very busy and some of them have been involved in several issues. According to Jana, one of her main priorities for the past year has been getting back in touch with her siblings, especially the ones who are the closest in age. She mentioned how the dynamics of the family have changed as her younger siblings get older and some starting their own children, but they still maintain a close relationship. Jana added that she cherishes the time she spends with her nieces and nephews, and that it brings her great joy to watch them develop and create their own personalities. Despite the temptation to believe that Jana has led a solitary existence, her update presents a different picture. She conveyed a deep sense of fulfillment in her roles as a helping sister and an aunt. She finds solace and joy in spending time with her family, and it is clear that she values the intimate bonds she has with those who are important to her. An analysis of Jana's personal development. The fascinating thing about Jana's update is that she has given more attention to the personal growth she has accomplished in the last few years. According to Jana, she has been trying to put her physical and mental well-being first, along with spending time with her family. For someone who has been so preoccupied with other people's needs, this signifies a dramatic shift in priorities. According to Jana, she has been spending time exploring her own interests and motives. She has taken an interest in new hobbies, worked toward personal objectives, and even worked with others on projects that are not part of her family's typical activities. For years, the family and the TV program have dominated Jana's life, but now she is making room for herself in a way that is energizing and freeing. According to this update, Jana is actively building her own future rather than waiting for the next phase of her life to start. It is important to highlight that Jana's choice to speak up and share her personal ideas is a sign of her growing independence, even though she has continued to play a significant part in her family members' lives. This update shows that she is not afraid to pursue her own interests and happiness. For fans who have watched her growth on screen, this is a period of transition and maturity. What will happen to Jana Duggar in the upcoming years? Fans are left wondering what the future holds for the oldest daughter of the Duggar family due to Jana's sporadic updates. Although she hasn't made any clear statements about her future goals, it's clear that she is confidently moving forward on her own path. It is obvious that Jana is in the middle of a journey of self-discovery and development, regardless of whether that path entails getting married, starting a family, or doing more research into her own interests. For everyone who has followed the events in Jana's life, this update offers a sense of hope and closure. She may not have followed the same conventional path as some of her siblings, but she is undoubtedly content with the path her life is currently on. Supporters find solace in the fact that Jana has found contentment and serenity in her own way, despite all the ups and downs that come with belonging to a family that is in the spotlight. Final thoughts. The seldom update that Jana Duggar gives regarding her family time offers more than just the usual peek into the inner workings of the Duggar household. It highlights the course she has followed in her life and the ways she is finding fulfillment and contentment. As seen by her decision to keep silent, she is no longer the oldest of the Duggar daughters and is no longer characterized by the demands made of her. Instead, she is seizing the opportunity to live her life in accordance with her own values while also cherishing the close relationships she has with her family, which have been an essential part of her life from the start. This message reminds followers that even people who seem to be constantly scrutinized are still individuals with their own goals, desires, and longings.